What's going on, guys? Today we've got some live action for you, but first I want to give a shout out to today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is an awesome game for both your mobile device or your PC, and it's free to play. Collect, equip, train, and upgrade your team of heroes and start a journey of a lifetime. Raid Shadow Legends will take you to the world of dark fantasy and realism. I really like this game because you can take it with you anywhere. It's a nice stress reliever. You can hop on, distract yourself from whatever's going on, and it also takes some real strategy. You have to use your resources correctly to move forward in this game. And by the time you're watching this, the brand new Tag Team Arena will be live. This is the next level of player versus player battles. Instead of a single 4 versus 4 battle like in the classic arena mode, Tag Team Arena is a series of 3 4v4 battles. So if you're like me and you truly love competition and winning, you're gonna love the new Tag Team Arenas. So what are you guys waiting for? Go to the video description, click on my link, and if you're a new player, you get 100,000 silver and a free champion, Hacksweaver. All of that is waiting for the links in the description below, but thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today's video. Let's get to the live action.
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
He's almost 7 feet. All right, guys, we're starting off today's video with a little bit of live action from my house. As you guys know, we live in Florida and we have a ton of wildlife at our house. I finally collected enough footage to make a story out of it. You guys are probably wondering why we don't just shoot the gators ourselves. Well, unfortunately, in Florida, there are large fines and penalties for illegally killing a gator. So I wouldn't be able to film anything or show you guys the excitement of catching the gator in my yard. So Florida has this hotline where you can call it and they'll send a redneck out to your house and they show up and they catch the gators and haul them off. And it's pretty entertaining. So I filmed it and here we go. Oh, live action.
Want to hand me that white pole?
Yeah. Which side?
Yeah, hang hand to it 1 second. There we go. Get out of those weeds. 4 foot.
How big do you think he is?
They say he's over 6 foot.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, yeah. Sitting in the head. Unless he's missing his tail, he's over 6 foot.
You want me to grab the other end of this?
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
All right, I'll hold this end, and when you tell me to pull, I'm just gonna start pulling. It's a big one. What's the biggest one you've done?
Close to 14.
14?
Oh, he's just fat. You got a deep pond.
Yeah, it's deep, right?
Oh, shit. Broke off.
Damn. Watch out, Coop. We got a bubble spotting. Jake, what's going on out here?
All right, can you see that? Tell you what, if you hold this and just reel the slack in on, let me get this line.
Yep.
And you just reel the slack in on this line as it comes in. Keep it taut.
Yep.
I'll do the fighting. This really got 2 of them.
Look at that. You got him, brother.
Keep the tip up. Keep the tip up.
Commitment. Been out here all day. There he is.
Get the head up, dude. Oh shit, I'm stuck in the line. Dang it.
There we go, there we go.
Okay, got it. Hold this rod and open up the bells.
Live action on the McFarland Ranch. Oh,
What's that? Open up the bales and lay it on the ground.
He's way bigger than I thought he was.
Yeah, you saw the one in the car that's 3.5 foot.
He's almost 7 feet.
Over there, yeah.
Are you gonna wrestle him? What now? You gotta Steve Irwin wrestle him, or what's the deal now? Oh, you gotta close the mouth.
Let's get this over his head.
Mm. Oh, he's snappy. Ah.
Live action.
Live action.
4 foot, you said. 4 foot.
I said 5 when I called.
Okay, I'll still even give you 5 foot, you said, huh?
Two.
You told me on the phone, about 4.5 maybe.
Hey, I would rather you be pleasantly surprised. Justin, what's your take on all this?
Look at his eyes.
About time.
About time. I had him the first 30 seconds I was here.
No, not you. I'm saying is he's been in the pond for a minute, you know. We're like, damn, we always talk like we got to get this gator out of here, you know.
Yeah, especially with that dog.
Yeah.
The fluffy dog, little chicken nugget. All right, let's see our size and the sex. Is it a male or a female?
There's 5. There's 6. He's 6'11".
Wow, hey.
7-footer, baby.
7-footer. All right, Georgina. So it's been nice knowing you. Off to the gator farm in Arcadia.
Yep.
All right. Not eating holly this time.
Compared to the 3, almost 4 footer in there.
Yeah, can I show them the 3-footer in your truck real quick?
Yeah,
Okay.
The other one is 3'6".
Okay. This one's 3'6", guys. Just a little baby. That's my hand for reference. All right, that's it.
Yeehaw, brother.
Okay, guys. We got a gator. And we got the trapper. See how this goes. Last guy took him about 6 attempts. This guy, we'll see, you know. We shall see, folks. So far, the trapper has a sound device over there. And the gator is interested. Very interested.
Yeah, pay attention to that.
Oh. Dang. Uh-oh. 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 Live action. God dang. Brother. Yee! Yeah, brother. First shot, dude. Live action. God dang. McFarland house record is 6 foot 11 inches. This is weak. This is weak numbers here. What are we at?
Let's call this one a novice.
64 inches or so. 5 foot 2 inches. All right, folks. There you have it. All right, guys. Driving the nail truck into work today. And, you know, I haven't been driving this thing a ton, but I've been taking it to dinner and, you know, little late night cruises, things like that. But I'm excited about what we're talking about today because the nail truck might get some miles put on it. So we'll see. This thing still just amazes me how good it's driven since Kevin got it back to us. It is mind-boggling, but you know what it really needs a set of is rugged radios because it's so damn loud when you drive it, and if you have a passenger, you literally can't talk to them. So that's something I want to do that, but hang tight, guys. I am gonna go grab the Galaxy. Okay, guys, got the Galaxy over there. Side note, before we get to the Dale truck and the Galaxy, we put gas in the tow truck, and boy, it runs a lot better with a full tank of gas. I think last time we were using it, it was just starving for fuel the whole time. So sometimes it's the simplest thing. So what I want to do on the tow truck is find a new cab, because this cab is just completely toast. That rust right there is kind of not something you can just fix. I mean, that's some pretty decent structural integrity that is now rusted away. So we want to, and look at the dents and everything. So we want to find a total cab for this thing. If anyone knows of a cab that'll work for this truck that is completely turnkey, ready to go with an interior, we would be happy to buy it, and we will retrofit it to the Freedom Factory tow truck. Other than that, we got to just clean up underneath. We got to get these hydraulics rebuilt. They do leak on one side just a little bit, but they all work, so I think they're fine. And then, you know, once we have the cab off, we'll clean everything up underneath. Otherwise, this thing's good to go. I mean, it's amazing how well it freaking works for being an old tow truck. I don't know how many years it actually sat for, but it always works. Fires right up when you have gas in it. Funny how that works, folks. Put fuel in something, all of a sudden it runs right. Who would have thought? There you go. We just leave it here for now. Alright. What a ripper, dude. That drives me so crazy. The latch is actually just gone. So that doesn't help. All right, guys, so we came to the Freedom Factory today with the Dale truck to meet up with the Galaxy because we've got some new news for you guys, and we are going to let you decide the fate of how we roll on our next race week. So as you guys remember, James and I talked about an event we were going to be doing called Drag Week. Well, Drag Week got canceled. Now, I don't know the reasons behind Drag Week getting canceled. If you guys remember, we did our race week pretty much in the middle of everything that's been going on, and we were completely fine. We followed all the social distancing guidelines throughout the whole race. We were extremely safe. Nobody got sick. Absolutely zero reports of people getting sick on our Rocky Mountain race week, and we had an incredible time. So now that Drag Week's canceled, the promoters of Race Week came out with Race Week 2.0, and it starts in Oklahoma, and it's a totally different layout. And like I said about Drag Week, we actually planned on not taking Leroy again on Race Week or on Drag Week this year, but we are for sure taking Ruby. So that being said, I'm going to stick to my word, and we are not going to take Leroy on Race Week. And the reason for that is he's dominated his class, the stick shift class, by quite a bit. And I think we'd actually have more fun by dropping into a class where we're in the midst of the competition. And someone could definitely come along and beat us in the stick shift class, or try, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know. Mike Finnegan might be bringing Blasphemy and putting him in Race Week 2.0. That could change everything. But as of right now, we are not planning on taking Leroy. We are actually planning on taking one of the vehicles behind me. So if you guys are new around here and don't know these cars, this is our Dale truck, and this has a 427 cubic inch LS motor in it, LS7. And it's a beast. This thing made 890 horsepower on spray, and you can see it's got nitrous right there, and it's a stick shift. It's got a T56, a built T56 Magnum from RPM Transmissions. This thing's pretty much ready to race, and I've driven it on the street a bunch. It rips no problem. Over here we have our Ford Galaxy, and this is a big old boat right here. This thing weighs a tremendous amount of pounds, and that's why it has a diesel engine in it. So we've got a Cummins 12 valve in here that is lightly modified, and it can run about, I think, an 1150 on nitrous if it was ironed out and ready to race. So that being said, whichever car we decide to race, we are going to use some of our time over the next month preparing for Race Week 2.0 by testing whichever car we decide. So if we choose a Dale truck, that means we're going to put racing slicks on the back of it. We're not going to change up the truck a ton because we still want it to be primarily for, say, the Freedom Factory, but you know, we'll throw some double adjustable shocks in the back, throw some racing slicks on the back, and take it to the drag strip, spray the house down, and see how fast we can run that thing in the quarter mile in a stick shift race. For the Galaxy, same thing. We would get a drag radial for it, a completely new set of wheels that needs the brakes redone on it, and then we would take it to the drag strip on as much nitrous as it will possibly take and max this thing out, see what it can do. So both cars, either way, are going to be having the next, you know, say month devoted to trying to make them a good drag racing vehicle before we take them on Race Week 2.0. Now, it is also a 1,400 mile drive, so keep in mind which one would be more epic on a 1,400 mile drive on top of 5 track days. So guys, I'll leave it in your hands and you guys pick. When I posted on Instagram and asked, you know, what should we take on Race Week 2.0, we're not taking Leroy. Most of you guys already demanded that we take the Dale truck, but a lot of people did say the Galaxy, so I brought it along. I'm going to give it a fair shot, but I feel like we're going to end up taking this. So one thing to note, if we take the Dale truck, we will have to retrofit it with a hitch, but that's no big deal, just so we can tow a mini trailer, because we will need quite a bit of E85 for the racing stuff. The Galaxy is good to go. This thing would be completely self-contained, and the Dale truck, it'd probably just be better to take the trailer, because then we can pull up to the track, disconnect the trailer. Obviously we'll have to have a different set of rear wheels and tires to switch out of the track, just like we do on Leroy. But other than that, this would probably be even easier than Leroy to run. But the potential is there, because, you know, it made 890 on its first hit of nitrous ever. Imagine we did, you know, a 300 shot, we'd be well over 1,000 horsepower, and that could be pretty spicy. So guys, I know that's a short little video for you guys today, but just wanted to get it out there, let you guys to decide. Leave it to you guys to drop some comments below, tell us what you think, and we'll pick whichever car out of these two has the most abundance of comments. Pretty excited, but that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. We will freaking see you later.